besides being considered one of the best tennis players in the world. Rafael Nadal is a tycoon who knows very well how to enjoy life using his money. But have you ever stopped to wonder how this athlete lives? In this video, you will discover all about the luxurious life of Rafael Nadal. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #allaboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Career. Born in 1986 in Manacor in Spain, Rafael Nadal Parera, known only as Rafael Nadal, is one of the best tennis players in the world. Born into a rich family that always encouraged him to play sports, in his childhood he was in doubt between playing football or tennis, and as everyone knows, tennis ended up being his choice. Rafael Nadal was a true phenomenon in the sport. Before he turned 20, he had already won 16 titles and was considered the second best tennis player in the world. At 24, he became the youngest player to win a career Grand Slam, the sport's most important award. From then on, Nadal continued to show off all his tennis skills and kept on winning many championships. And it's no wonder that in 2022, at the age of 35, he became the biggest Grand Slam winner in men's tennis history, having the total of 21 trophies in that competition. And it is for all his skill that many consider him one of the best tennis players of all time, and of course, he can enjoy an extremely comfortable life, full of luxuries. Real estate. Despite being very private about his personal life, Rafael Nadal is an athlete who likes to invest in real estate. His main home is located in the Balearic Islands, an archipelago off the coast of Spain. It is known that he spent 7 years renovating the property, but there are no updated records of what his mansion looked like once it was completed. In some of his posts on Instagram during the period of social isolation, it was possible to get to see a little of the residence's interior. The place seems to be quite simple and minimalist, but still managing to meet his needs quite well. It is known that there is a gym where he goes to maintain his physical fitness and a nice pool for when he wants to cool off. But one of the points that most draws attention in his residence is the incredible view of nature and the sea. This place is even where he parks his yachts and goes to have a lot of fun. And while there is almost no information about this property, it has already been reported that he purchased the property in 2013 for about $4,300,000. But Nadal also likes to invest in real estate in order to further multiply his money. As reported in the media, he was one of the buyers of the most luxurious building in Madrid. The estate has 5 stories and is located in one of the most exclusive areas of the capital, in the neighborhood Justica, next to the Madrid's Justice Court and close to several other state agencies. The building has an architecture of the late 19th century, keeping all the characteristics of the time and being in an excellent state of conservation. It is known that Nadal and his partners intend to renovate this 5-story building and turn it into one of the most luxurious residences in the city. And for this, they needed to invest a small sum of $30 million. Cars. Rafael Nadal seems to really enjoy driving good cars, especially from Kia, a brand that sponsors him. On his Instagram, for example, he has already posted several pictures advertising the Kia Stinger GT, a beautiful sedan with a sporty design valued at approximately $50,000. He also once owned a Mercedes-Benz SLK 200, a vintage Mercedes convertible that can be bought for around $200,000. Nadal has also been doing a lot of advertising for the Kia EV6 GT line, a beautiful SUV with a modern and futuristic design, being fully electric, and maybe that's why its price can reach around $60,000. Upping the price, he has already taken a picture with a Mercedes-Benz GTS, a beautiful car with a sporty design made for those who like speed. Being equipped with a V8 engine, the car can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds, managing to reach a top speed of 193 miles per hour. And it's no wonder that its price is around $150,000. Even more expensive, Rafael once owned a Ferrari 458 Italia, a beautiful car capable of drawing a lot of attention wherever it passes, being a great Ferrari icon. And to own this incredible car, you may need to fork out around $250,000. However, the most expensive car Rafael Nadal has ever been spotted in, was his Aston Martin DBS, a car so luxurious that it even appears in the new movie of the 007 franchise. To get a sense of how powerful and fast the athlete's little toy is, it is capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, with its top speed limited to 211 miles per hour. And to own this supercar, it is estimated that the midfielder had to pay the affordable price of $300,000. Yacht. In the periods when he is off duty, Rafael Nadal loves to enjoy his beautiful yachts. He has owned, for example, a Monte Carlo MCY 76 model boat, a beautiful 76-foot-long ship with a sophisticated and elegant design. Nicknamed Beethoven, the vessel seemed to offer good fun times for the athlete. Entering the interior of the yacht, we can see that everything is very modern and comfortable, being well planned to meet all the needs of its crew. The boat is equipped with everything one needs in order to spend a few days at sea, including a kitchen and several cabins equipped with bathrooms. In the external area, there are great spaces for crew members to gather and enjoy the sea breeze. And according to media reports, Rafael Nadal has decided to put the boat up for sale in 2019 for around $3 million. Currently, the tennis player has acquired another even larger and more imposing yacht. We are talking about a vessel of the Sunreef 80 power model, a super yacht with a very peculiar design, capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever it goes. With a bold and contemporary hull style, the yacht's superstructure extends the spaces to the extremes, which allows the athlete to decorate his ship with different layout options. Despite being less than 80 feet long, the architecture of this yacht manages to offer more space and comfort than larger vessels. Its interior, for example, is extremely ergonomic and luxurious, counting with all the necessary items to spend good moments on the high seas. In all, the yacht features 6 cabins capable of accommodating up to 12 crew members. Going up to the top of the yacht, there is a beautiful outdoor area large enough to host several guests, which should be a great spot for Nadal to enjoy the sea breeze. And to acquire this yacht, it won't be news to anybody that the tennis player had to cash out some serious figures. As reported in the press, Rafael Nadal paid more than $5 million for it. Jet. An athlete as successful as Rafael Nadal couldn't help but use private jets for his travels. It is speculated that the tennis player owns a Cessna Citation CJ2 model aircraft, a modern small business twin-engine aircraft. Because the aircraft is not very large, it can be super fuel efficient, and it is very economical. Another great advantage of this aircraft is that it is considered extremely easy to fly and can be operated by a single pilot. Entering its interior, we can see that all spaces were well utilized, and even if the aircraft is not so spacious, it manages to offer comfort and ergonomics for its passengers. In all, this jet can carry up to 8 people depending on the configuration chosen. And to give you an idea of price, a new aircraft of this model can cost upwards of $6 million. Businesses. In addition to making a lot of money by winning tennis championships, Rafael Nadal also has other sources of income that further boost his net worth. In 2016, for example, the athlete announced the launch of his own tennis school, Rafa Nadal Academy. Located in his hometown, the academy has a first-world structure, having everything a youngster needs to develop in the sport. There are, for example, almost 20 tennis courts that can train hundreds of students. To get an idea of the success of this business, only its official Instagram has about 700,000 subscribers, which gives us an idea of the size of this enterprise. Another enterprise of the athlete is his restaurant chain Tadal, based in trendy cities like Madrid, Beverly Hills, and Ibiza. The architecture of the restaurants are all very luxurious, so they can match the same level of gastronomy of the place. The aim of the chain is to offer a Spanish haute cuisine experience and to be recognized internationally. This is all without mentioning all the money Rafael Nadal can make from his image. Being considered one of the best tennis players in the world, he has become a world-renowned figure. On his social networks, Nadal is one of the tennis players with the most followers. On Instagram, for example, he has over 14 million followers, and on Twitter the number reaches close to 16 million. And because he has a good image with the public, the athlete ends up attracting the interest of several brands and associating their image to the tennis players. Among the companies that have already invested in it are Emporio Armani, Aelio Care, Telefonica, Banco Santander, Banco Sabadell, Tommy Hilfiger, Mafre, Nike, Richard Miller, Heineken, Kia Motors, among many others. And besides knowing how to make money, Rafael Nadal also likes to help people in need. Proof of this is that in 2008 he founded the Rafael Nadal Foundation, whose goal is to provide access to opportunities for underprivileged children. Net worth. Being considered one of the best tennis players in the world, it is a fact that Rafael Nadal has already amassed a gigantic net worth during his career. Since turning pro in 2001, for example, it is estimated that he has made more than $120 million by winning tournaments and championships as a tennis player. While that's a lot of money to most people, it doesn't represent the biggest source of his income. That's because Rafael Nadal makes more money off the tennis courts than actually inside them. According to some sources, most of the athlete's net worth comes thanks to sponsorships from various companies. His partnership with luxury jeweler Richard Mille, for example, has spawned a super exclusive athlete-inspired watch limited to 50 pieces worldwide with an estimated price tag of more than $1 million, which Nadal is likely to earn a commission on each sale. However, his partnership with Nike is probably his most relevant sponsorship. Nadal has a contract of more than a decade with the sporting goods brand, having recently signed an extension to the deal. And according to some sources, the value of the deal is speculated to be around the $10 million range. However, adding up all of Rafael Nadal's income sources during the year 2020, Forbes magazine estimated that the athlete made about $40 million. And even though no one knows exactly how much of a fortune the athlete has amassed throughout his career, some sources estimate that currently at the peak of his 35 years of age, Rafael Nadal has already put together a net worth that exceeds the $220 million mark, a figure that is likely to continue growing year after year. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.